Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Prison Architect again. I cannot get enough of this game. It is just a fantastic game. I laid out a new cell block here and a new shower and path, and I just noticed these guys way out here, and I can almost guarantee you they're up to no good. We're gonna get this guy search prisoner, and this guy as well, because it looks like they're up to maybe a drug deal or a weapons deal out here or something. So let's see what the results of this search is. Where's our guards? Get over there. Is this guy going? Okay, he's gonna go. I wouldn't be surprised if they had some contraband on them. Oh, we've got somebody awaiting solitary confinement. I don't think we have any of those yet, so we'll have to put some of those in today. Okay, that guy was clean. Let's see this guy here. Mr. Stubbs. Yeah, got him. Got a drill. Okay, we need to just pause here for a second, make some solitary cells. So solitary cells only need to be 1 square wide and long. So you can do solitary in a single little square. But we're going to do a two square one. So just like 2 square long, 1 square wide. Let's do 3 of those. And then we'll grab a solitary door and put those there. And then designate these as solitary confinement. And I wish the planning wouldn't go away. But at least we know which ones we did. So that should be perfectly okay. They don't even need a toilet in there. You can put a toilet in there if you want, but it doesn't require one. I guess unless you want the prisoners messing themselves, you probably should put a toilet in there. Anyway, we'll let that play out, because it looks like we've got 2 guys now that need to go to solitary for... I don't know what the other guy did. I didn't see any other incidents or anything. Maybe he was busted with contraband or something. But this guy, we got him having a drill. Looks like he's just going back to his cell for now to await solitary. Who's the other guy? I don't see any other doors closed right now. Where is he? Is he just locked up out here somewhere? I don't see him. Usually they'll be in their cell like this guy is, like waiting to go to solitary, but I don't see that guy unless he's in one of these 2 that we can't quite see. Let's check our tech tree, because I do want to get to CCTV fairly quickly. Let's get security on the go again. And then we'll go through deployment would be pretty good at this stage of the game, and then surveillance, I think. We should also check our grants, because we probably have cell block A, which we'll complete right away. Visitation rights, I think we'll complete this in very short order. We need a common room, and we need 5 phone booths, so we've already got 3. So we could easily do that. Let's get... few phone booths here. Phone booth, okay. I think we could put it there, and then we'll just put one right there. Oh, maybe that won't work. We'll just give it a space. Okay, then we need a common room. And where should we put a common room? Why don't we put a common room up here? Doesn't need to be too big from what I remember. Let's just check that out. No room size requirements, which is great. So we'll just do a fairly small one. I want to leave a couple, maybe 3 spaces in between. So 1, 2, 3. So we'll start it right here. We'll do enough for a few pool tables. The prisoners do like to play pool quite a bit. So a pool table is 1, 2, 3 long and 2 wide. So if we were to put, we're gonna need, let's see here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So we could get 3 in there. Sorta. I don't think they need the wall. I think it can be butted up against the wall like that, and that'll be okay. Okay, let's get the foundation going, and we'll get some power, and I think we can grab power from here for the lights, so that'll be okay. The other thing I think it needs is a couch or something. Am I right in that? Let's just check the room requirements. Just has to be indoors, that's it. Not a lot of requirements for a common room, apparently. Oh, we do need to... He's in there with no plumbing. We do need to plumb this. What happened to those pipes? So where's the other guy? Where's this guy? One awaiting solitary, but he's nowhere to be found. Where the heck is he? I don't quite understand where he might be. Well, I guess he could be in lockup right now. What did this guy do? Anybody with handcuffs on in here besides this dude? Where is the person that's supposed to be in this cell? Is he a guy in solitary? Was it one of these guys? Didn't quite get a good look. Did we get security? We did. So let's start on deployment. That's one of the most important ones, to be able to deploy a guard to stay in the cafeteria and one to stay up here to guard the reception area and that sort of thing. Well, it looks like Stubbs has done his his solitary confinement. Okay, let's get working on this new prison block, because we do want to get some more prisoners in here eventually. And we'll get the builders to lay out this path as well while we're at it. Okay, now we need to do an entrance. There's no reason not to have just a regular door on here, so we can do that. Let's get the planning out of here so we don't have such an overlay like that. And it is chow time. Now, we have enough prisoners now that we may end up getting some issues during the dinner times and breakfast and whatever. They may end up start scrapping with each other. Especially some of these guys that like have traits like this guy, strong, fearless. I haven't seen any volatile guys yet, which is good because they're the ones that usually start throwing down in the cafeteria. So far, so good though. I think we can take in new prisoners. Let's just see what the intake time is. Nope, 11 hours. No, we don't want to do that. We'll wait for the next day's cycle. Oh, we also want to get a laundry in here at some point in time. Where do we want to put our laundry? It does not have to be overly big from what I recall. Laundry, laundry, laundry. Where are you? Shower, deliveries, garbage, kitchen, canteen. I'm not seeing it. Laundry. We don't have it yet. We need prison labor. How far away are we? Not very. Can we do that at the same time as deployment? We cannot. I'd rather have prison labor than deployment. So far we haven't had any need to have deployment yet. 2 TVs is what we need. And we can do that in short order. Grab TV here. Flip it. 1 TV. 2 TVs. Now, as soon as this is finished, what is left to be done? Just the door. And the power. We need power up there as well. We don't really have enough builders to get like big jobs like this done in short order. But I don't really want to hire anymore right now. We could hire a couple temporarily. We'll fire them after these projects are done. It's like temporary foreign worker program or something. Let's get this planning out of there. Capacitor is doing okay. We need an entrance here, so we're going to put one. No reason not to have just a typical door right here. Put one there, and we'll put one up on the shower side. And then we'll put, yeah, I guess we can't really put an entrance there unless we skip one cell, 2 cells. Or 1 cell minimum, I guess. We'd have to skip one. I kind of wanted to attach it onto the block so that they don't have to come all the way around here. So when I do the layout for this, I might as well start planning it out. Then, let's see here. So I did first the 2 and then the wall. Whoops, no, it wasn't 2, it was just 1. Like that. 2 by 3, right. And then, is it a single space? Single space. Okay, so then 1 and wall, 1 and a wall. I'll figure this out as soon as I get up there, then we know which one we've got to skip to make that entrance. So this will give us the ability to house 19 prisoners if I decide to keep this this cell out of there. So this would be probably the one we'd have to get rid of. Whoops. Okay, so this guy would have to go, and then we would just put an entrance right there, I guess. Or do I want to just leave it? I mean, I could put a... yeah, that's getting pretty close to the wall, though. I guess you could add a back hallway onto this and make the entrance here, but that's kind of a waste of space. You know what? It's not a big deal for them to walk around. That's no problem. Let's get these walls laid out. Whoopsies. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know if it deleted something there, but it might have. Okay, then toilets we do at the back of the cell. Yep, so we have to do some plumbing up there. Ooh, we got a large pipe running through there. We may have to reroute this outside of the cell block. I have never had a person escape yet, and I wouldn't mind actually seeing it done. So we might just leave that there just to test this out. Let's give it a shot anyway. I did have one guy that dug a tunnel, and I caught him when he was making the tunnel, which was kind of interesting. So I do want to see them try to escape. So I'm going to let that happen. Okay, then we'll get these cells outfitted. So we usually put the bed in the crook and facing the pillow to the outer wall. Like that. Much money? We got lots of money. And get some toilets in there. Now, okay, so I'm going to show you something in a sec, and whoops. This is a concept that comes a little later in, oh my goodness, comes a little later in the game when you get the logistics button to use, but I don't know, like, I can show you this. So a cell will have like a quality, right? It'll be like quality 0 or 1 or whatever. These are the lowest quality cells you can buy. They're the minimum space and they have the minimum fixtures. But some prisoners, depending on like good behavior and their security level and that sort of thing, are entitled to a better cell than what you're providing them at the time. And you can do that by putting things like shower heads in their cells so they can shower privately, TVs, bookshelves, radios, that sort of thing. So once we get the logistics one, I'm going to make some varied cell qualities. Like I'm going to maybe make a few of these upper qualities so that we have places to house those prisoners and they get a little bit of happiness out of having a cell that meets their entitlement level. And vice versa as well. When they deserve a good cell and you're providing them a crappy cell, they'll get pissed off. So we just completed that grant. Let's see what other grants we can pick up. Cell block B is 50. We're not quite there yet. Health and well-being could be something we go along with, but this is a good one here. We are going to get this very quickly. So we're going to have to hire a security chief, which I think we've opened already. Hire 10 guards, we're very close to that. Unlock patrols, we can do that very quickly. And assign 3 guards to patrol routes. So let's go through that, and we can outfit a new office. This guy, the last office right here, with some objects, and then we can put our security chief in there. So you'll remember we need an office desk. How did I lay out that other office? I'll do just like that one. Chair and a filing cabinet. Okay, so then we can grab our security chief. There, he's right there, and we'll just plop him in the psychologist's office until his office is ready. Let's check our tech tree. We are almost done prison labor, which is great because that opens up laundry for us and a couple other things. And we need to do deployment, I believe, so that we can get patrols, which are nope, we don't need deployment to get patrols. So we'll speed that one up instead. Oh, and we are going to want to do an intake, I think, for the next day, right? No, 4 hours. We're going to wait for the next day. Now, we'd be a very, very high staff to prisoner ratio if we hire 10. So I might want to just do that very temporarily to... I just hired that guy, didn't I? Sorry, you don't have a job anymore. I might just do it very, very temporarily just to get the grant finished. Once we have patrols in our tech tree, which is in 5 hours and 59 minutes. What's taking first? Why is this not going? Did I pause the game? Well, if you're in progress, why are you not ticking down? What? What other one is ticking right now? Oh, I know why, because the security chief's not in his office yet. There we go. Now we'll get it. There it goes. So we still have a bit of cleanliness issues with the prison. We might want to grab one more janitor. We're still doing okay on cash flow. May want to path up this while we're at it, and because we are going to expand out that way eventually. It's a great place for somebody to get shanked, though, and to make drug deals and weapon deals and things like that. We need to get some power up in here. I completely forgot about that. How is our power doing? Pretty good. Once we bring that on, it's going to take quite a bit more power, so let's try to get some capacitors maxed up here. Are we past the daily intake? Yes. So we can take, what did I say, 20? Another 20? We may need to build a new canteen and kitchen setup because that's going to be a lot of people for one kitchen. So why don't we give this cell block here its own kitchen? And it's not going to be a huge one, but it'll be big enough. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll just do a fairly small kitchen right there. How many tables can we put in here? The size of a table is... Oh, we won't even be able to put 2 across with that size. We're gonna have to go a little bit bigger than this. Let's see. 15 by 15. That's a pretty big kitchen though. Then serving table, and then benches and things. I think that'll work. Let's just fit up the benches here for a sec. So a bench and table, they are 1, 2, 3, 4 wide and 1 deep. So we can start planning that out. 1, 2, nope, we don't want to start there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1 table, 2 tables. So 2 tables with a space between would be the max we could get in there. Because we need 1 space for walking, 1 space for the serving table. And we could do a couple vertical benches likely. Or just 1 maybe. You know what we'll do is we'll put some payphones in there so they can get a little recreation during their long eating hours. And we will make 1 entrance, and we're going to need a metal detector on this for sure. Oh, I guess that kind of discounts this out, doesn't it? We may end up having to flip all the tables this way, like this guy's laid out. And we could do 1, 2, 3. We could do 3 across, and then likely 1 down here with some payphones. This should be okay. They seat 8 per table. Oh, we need to do some designation of cells here and get the doors on. So let's grab this. Why haven't they built these? Did I not click on them yet? Did not. Let's get some cell doors put on. Okay, and then we'll designate this room as a shower and put some shower heads and drains. I still haven't been able to monitor how my other shower setup is doing with the drains kind of away from the shower heads, like by the door. I have to check that out one of these days. Shower heads, these ones always escape me. There we go. I don't want to put any too close to the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoop, we got a hammer. Is there a guard in there? Yep, there is. What do I do with this hammer now? Somebody take it? Looked like somebody took it. Maybe this guy? Oh, one of those guys took that hammer, I think. Okay, drains. All along the door. And maybe 1 more little circular thing here. That should work. When is their next lockup? I might shake these guys down. I gotta get that hammer back. They have yard time. We could interrupt them during that. They're gonna be pissed, but whatever. Shakedown. We've got something else there too. Let's drop a few guards. We need them for our thing anyways. How close are we on patrols? Patrols. Oh, we got them already. Okay, cool. Let's do prison room. Room quality. Okay, here's what I was talking about earlier, guys. So you can see this is a grade 1 room. And it says right there at the bottom, occupant entitled to grade 2. So this person is entitled to something above a grade 1. And he's going to be pissed because he's not in the right kind of cell. So we could have some grade 2 cells, and you can do that. You see the red items there. You can do that by adding those things in, making the room a little bit bigger. Those sorts of things. We've got prison labor. I'll just show you this quickly. The only place we can assign people to is the kitchen. And we'll have to start up some programs in order to do that. But we'll do that in the next episode, I think, because we just don't have time. Where are my patrols? Patrols. Do I have to unlock deployment to do that as well? Did it not say this would let me do patrols? Allows you to define patrols around crucial areas of your prison and assign guards to work those patrols. So where is it? It's usually in deployment, I believe. Yeah, it's usually in deployment. I don't know. I guess that'll be a mystery to solve for the next episode. That's gonna be it. We got a new cool cell block in, and we've got new showers, and we've got some contraband flowing around. See, that hammer was there. Somebody had the hammer. Where are they getting the hammer from? We'll have to find out once we get intelligence. But that's going to do it for the day, guys. Thanks very much. If you like this series, I always appreciate the likes, guys. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so, because I'm going to do a lot more videos in this series. This game is fantastic. I love it. I downloaded the Escapists as well from the Steam sale, so I might do that one. It's another kind of prison game, a little bit different one than this, though. But that will be it for today, guys. So thanks very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.